And it was.
There. One last fight.
Long
Off the
stairs.
races.
So he was close to the rebel base. It was on fire. So far, so good.
Open mind, judge me! Oh, weird password these rebels have.
As they made their way to the secret rebel base, Renato felt strange. Zenobia was his prisoner, yet somehow she felt more like an old friend. He wanted to tell her all his secrets, but suddenly the ruins lit up with thousands of fireworks. There was a thunderous roar and dust rose. The caves were collapsing. The caves! You've been playing me? Renato said, and he stared at Zenobia.
I'm sorry, she said, and she seemed almost embarrassed. Then everything went dark.
When Renato came to, he had a terrible headache. Also, Zenobia's sword was at his throat, and her shackles were gone. So was Lapino. The terrible thing is, he said, I really have missed you. Now that we've destroyed the rebellion, would you consider becoming an advisor to the Emperor's daughter?
I'm no one's servant. Everybody serves. Even if it's only destiny. I like to choose my own destinies, he said.
Yep.
The whole point of a destiny is you can't choose. Oh, never mind.
You'd be
She
surprised,
said,
lady.
Look, if I see you again,
I've chosen about 19
I'll
so
have to
far.
kill you.
He watched her ship soar away. He would see her again, he decided. Even if he had to fight his way across the entire fleet.
The Imperial fleet was cleaning up a few rebel remnants. For only a moment, he thought about running. But heroes don't run, even when the world is against them. Even when their cause is hopeless, and their efforts futile, and pointless, and useless, and death painful and guaranteed, he's decided to stop thinking for a while. Renato had a feeling that was the back door to something. But what?
Alright, so this one is, we rescue Lapino. I'm fucking missed the ship. We rescue Lapino. We kidnap Zenobia. We bring her to interrogators. And shit goes cray-cray. She offers me a job. I'm like, fuck you. I don't work for nobody. My voice is too low. My voice is too... too low. Voice is too low. Did she die? In one of the trees, yeah, she did die. You kill her.
Renato's arm was sore, his armor wet with raven blood. He was tired of death. But death was not yet tired of him.
There's a branch where you bring her to the rebel base, convince her to turn against her father. You bring her to the rebel base,
universe, Renato thought.
And you get attacked, and you think that she betrayed you.
Taking other names and sailed off.
So you kill her.
Not this.
And you find out
And not
Lapino is a traitor piece of shit.
There was nothing to do but forge ahead. Kill the Emperor.
There's another
and
one
end
where you bring her
this.
to the mountains instead, bring her to the rebel base, and she gets pissed and she attacks you, and in your defense you kill her, and then you just go on a murder spree, killing as many ravens as you possibly can out of just sheer frustration of your actions.
Soon he'd confront the Emperor.
Again.
This time, he'd make an end of it. He'd screwed up last time, but he had a good feeling about this time.
What's you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Walking around. How is it too loud? Like, I didn't catch any of the audio from yesterday. Was it too loud yesterday, too? Or am I just not talking loud enough?
At last, he reached the Emperor's ship. Zenobia was there. Why'd you have to come back?
A
She
stubborn
said,
son of a bitch.
Guess I'm just serving my destiny. He shrugged. You don't even know what that word means. She said, do you ever wonder if things have been different
That's weird, I don't know.
all the time? She said, and drew her sword. In the end, Bernardo lay bleeding out on the deck.
I don't know, man.
Zenobia sat by his side.
Like, nothing changed.
Upset. What are you so upset about? He asked. You wouldn't understand. Why didn't you tell me you were going to leave school? I was afraid you'd convince me not to. I guess I'll have to buy you a drink in the halls of the Valiant then, he told her. And then he was gone. Oh, again? But he already had all the secrets he needed.
4 more
He was
left.
sure of that.
4 more left.
He must have
4
not used
more
them the
left.
right way.
We're doing it.
What was the best, worst mistake he could make? Probably trusting that traitor Lapino. The book's pages fluttered to the beginning once again. Faster than before? And he fell. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Renato knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong. But he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster.
we know about the stone. We know about the
He could find a
stone.
way to use it.
We're not using it.
To take its power without surrendering to its wickedness.
We're not
And
doing that.
also, his
We
old
have
friend
4
Lapino
endings
needed
left, man.
rescuing.
Come on.
Of course.
I have to watch anime later.
Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino
I have to make
had
lunch
betrayed the rebellion,
eventually.
and he had a gut feeling that he
It's
needed to use that to
1:46,
his
man. I need to make
advantage.
lunch. Come on. No offense. But I'm
Renato
getting hungry here.
finally
Okay, I can't
realized
survive
that
off
Lapino was a
off
traitor to the
fucking
cause.
cookies forever.
and maybe
Yeah,
Renato
Darren.
could use
Fuck
that
the
somehow.
Iblis stone. Excuse this one.
Ah, Lapino.
Clack.
Apparently, the
Clack.
Mad Rabbit had
Clack.
sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own.
Crazy
Lapino
rabbit.
always wiggled out of trouble given time, but he was out of time. Lapino's frantic message said that the Ravens were going to kill him for being
my
a rebel
nails.
spy, and that he had a clever plan. If the fleet reached him first,
gonna cut my
they'd string
nails.
him up for that.
Everyone's
Never
chill out
mind
for
the
a
winged
second.
horse. Or so Lapino had told him over the far speaker anyway.
Whack. Whack. Just trimming my nails. Give me a second. Whack. Whack. Whack.
Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd
Okay,
only
we're in.
sold it. But
Oh, that's on the
Wait.
floor now.
where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens?
God damn it! Didn't time that right. Whoop! No, you step. Ah! Fuck you! Whoop! Whoop! There it is. Fuck these Ravens. I'll slash them at the seams. Fuck these Ravens.
That
Ain't
was
no match
odd.
for me.
Bernardo had been here, at this exact place, at this exact time. But this time, there were so many more Ravens.
Are there more Ravens now? Oh, I mean, I guess you were here
You
before.
guys actually tell each other apart. Because I'm
I
thinking
can.
name tags.
Name tags would be great. We'll call this guy Phil. This one's Jerry. This guy can be Ben. We'll call this one Larry. There's Susan. Derek. Fuck you, Larry! Sit the fuck down. The last guy was Dwight.
Ravens were
Because why
landing
not?
everywhere. The advance guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lapino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even
Oh,
top
that was
spies like
Bridget.
Lapino. Well,
Call this guy
unless
Nicholas.
he really was a traitor.
Howard.
Then they'd probably pin a medal on his chest.
Phil. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that fucking hurt, dude. I'm trying to name you guys so I know what to put on your gravestones. You're acting like complete dicks.
Lapino would betray him. But now Renato knew that. What would Lapino do if he knew that Lapino was going to betray him? Well, he'd concoct some crazy scheme, wouldn't he? That used Lapino's betrayal against him and it would blow up in his face. Maybe
Oh, no.
thinking this. That would be a first.
Later.
Renato felt bad for littering. His arm was short on
Awesome!
trash cans.
Hello.
Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Bernardo recognized the cards. It was Lapino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The Ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, we see this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who happened to also be a deadly sorcerer, and, oh, his only daughter? That would be worth it. And it would be nice to see her. He'd always had a soft spot for her. And he felt sure she had one for him.
Yeah, we
On
went
the
through
other
that
hand,
already. It never
he could
works
still get
out.
to the core of the Sky
If this
Ripper.
whole story
Even
ends
if
with
he
them
couldn't
going
get the whole
together, I'll be
thing,
very happy. But,
it
you
must have
know,
great
I'm
power.
just saying about maybe about 8 to 9 out of the 24 endings so far.
To make the
Not
Sky
looking
Ripper,
good.
the transcendent emperor had wrapped an armature around the eye of a god. Bernardo had already let that armature slip away to save Lapino's life. But even its core, the eye torn from a god, surely they could fashion a great weapon from that. The core of the Sky Ripper? Lapino's excited. That's an actual thing. that we could just go and get. You've been busy.